Have you ever walked into a room only to find your cat vigorously shredding the side of your favorite armchair? And the strangest part is, they're looking you dead in the eye while they do it.
Oh, every single day. It's like she's waiting for me to sit down just so she can start her performance. It feels so personal, right? Like she's actively protesting my choice in furniture.
Exactly! It feels like a tiny, furry protest. You're probably thinking, of all the places in this house, why my favorite chair? Why right now?
Seriously, I bought her a $50 scratching post and she treats it like a ghost. But my velvet armchair? That's her masterpiece. Why is she so obsessed with my stuff?
Because those shredded threads aren't an act of destruction. They're actually a biological post-it note left specifically for you. A love letter written in burlap and velvet.
A love letter? My living room looks like a crime scene and you're telling me it's romance?
In a cat's world, absolutely. Most owners just see a mess, but you're a tuned-in human. You're ready for the inner circle, the people who actually decode the quiet messages cats whisper every day.
Okay, I'm intrigued. If this isn't a protest, what is she actually trying to tell me? Because if there's a secret language going on in my living room, I definitely don't want to miss the memo.
Stick with me, because once you learn this ancient signal, the way you see those bad habits will completely transform. To really get it, you have to picture your cat as she really is, a tiny lion wearing an emotional cloak. They don't shout their feelings, they whisper them.
Right, they're very subtle. She doesn't bark when I get home, she just exists nearby.
Precisely. And her most powerful whisper is happening at the base of your furniture. It's what researchers call a scent bridge.
A scent bridge? Like a physical connection?
Exactly. Cats have scent glands tucked everywhere. Cheeks, forehead, and, this is the big one, right between their paw pads. When she digs those claws in, she's stamping you with an invisible, you're mine passport.
Wait, so because it's my chair, the one I sit in every night, she's trying to mix her scent with mine?
Spot on. In her world, scent equals family. By scratching the objects that hold your scent, she's creating a social group smell. It lowers her stress because it tells her that you are safe and part of her protected world.
That's actually really sweet. So she's not destroying the chair, she's just adding herself to it?
She's saying, you belong in my world, without making a single sound.
But explain this. Why does she wait until I'm actually in the room to do it? She never scratches the chair while I'm at work. It's only when I'm trying to watch TV.
That's the shadow cat phase. She isn't just looking for attention, she's engaging in proximity-seeking behavior.
So it is a performance?
In a way, yes. She's identified a moment where you are predictable and calm. Because you're steady, she feels safe enough to sync up with your rhythm. That scratch is a paintbrush stroke confirming you are the center of her emotional orbit.
So she's basically inviting me into her wild, playful world? Like, hey, I'm doing my cat thing, come join the vibe?
Right, it's a social invitation. She's treating you as a partner. There's a deeper, more soulful layer here too. Do you ever notice her scratching more when you've had a really stressful day?
Actually, yeah. If I come home venting on the phone or rushing around, she goes absolutely wild on the rug. Is she just being annoying because I'm busy?
No, she's actually being your therapist. It's called the mirror effect. Cats are incredibly sensitive to our cortisol levels.
No way. She can feel my stress?
She's a sponge for it. When she scratches vigorously during your high-stress moments, she's trying to discharge the nervous energy she's picking up from you.
Oh, wow. So while I'm yelling at her to stop, she's actually trying to help me process the static in the room?
Exactly. She's saying, I feel the tension too, let's get it out together. It's an act of empathy that we usually mistake for mischief.
That makes so much sense. But what about when people come over? Every time my sister visits, my cat goes straight for the rug and starts shredding it right in front of her. Is she being rude?
Actually, it's the opposite. That's the high-value guest ritual. When a stranger enters the territory, your cat feels a sudden shift in the social dynamic.
So she's showing off?
Sort of. She's reinforcing the group scent. By scratching while a visitor is there, she's making a statement. She's saying, "This is our shared space, and I'm making sure the scent bridge is strong, so I feel safe with this new person here."
So she's not trying to kick my sister out?
Not at all. She's actually stabilizing herself. She's leaning into her bond with you to handle the social challenge of a guest. It's her way of saying, "Don't worry, Mom, I've got the perimeter covered."
I'll have to tell my sister that. She thinks the cat hates her. You also mentioned she scratches by the front door when you get home, right?
Exactly. She's like the night supervisor.
You nailed it. When they scratch near doorways, they are mapping the territory. She's defining the safe zone for both of you. She's marking the boundaries of your shared world to keep things predictable. It helps her regulate her nervous system. It's her way of keeping the office in order. Okay, so most of this is actually really positive. But I remember you mentioned that some scratching or things that look like it can be a warning.
Right. We have to talk about the red flag. This is the part of the message you never want to misread. While healthy scratching is social and rhythmic, there's a behavior called head pressing. If you ever see her firmly pushing her head against the wall or furniture for a long time, without the soft nudge or the scratching, that's a serious sign.
Like just standing there with her head against the wall? That sounds scary.
It is. It's often a sign of neurological issues or severe pain. Healthy bunting is quick and social. Head pressing is rigid and silent. If you see that, you don't reach for the camera. You reach for the vet.
Good to know. I'll definitely keep an eye out for the difference between a social nudge and something that looks stuck. But back to the scratching. I've tried to move her to a scratching post, but she just ignores it. How do I answer her message without losing my furniture?
That is the million-dollar question. If you panic and shout no, she thinks you've rejected the bond. It's like reaching out for a handshake and having the other person slap your hand away.
Ouch. I don't want that. So what do I do instead?
Meet her halfway. Offer a slow blink. That's the ultimate "I trust you" signal. Speak in a soft, breathy voice. A calm, "Hello, I see you." While she's doing her thing, tells her the relationship is steady.
And then what? Do I just let her finish the chair?
Not at all. Once you've acknowledged the bond, you can gently redirect her. The secret is to place the scratching post right next to the furniture she's already claimed. You're not telling her, "Don't scratch." You're saying, "Scratch here so our scents mix even better."
So it's not about stopping the behavior, it's about participating in it?
Exactly. You can even offer a gentle scratch around her cheeks while she's using the post. It reinforces a bond that's been building for thousands of years. You're telling her, "I hear you and I'm with you."
I think I'm going to look at my shredded armchair a little differently now. It's not a mess, it's a shared landscape.
It's a privilege, really. It means she's chosen you to be her safe person, the one she trusts to guard her world while she lets her guard down.
I want to hear from you guys. Does your cat have a signature spot? Is it the rug by the bed, or do they wait until you're on a Zoom call to start their performance?
Drop your story in the comments. We read every single one because it helps all of us see our cats with new eyes.
Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to go find my tiny lion and give her a very intentional slow blink.
We'll see you in the next deep dive.